All right, y'all. What's up? What's up? Texting Bomani and Z right now. We testing out this live feature. Let me see. Okay. Let me,
Pete.
what's up? What's up?
What's good? Peace, bro.
Yeah, man. This new technology, man. It's something.
Right? It's something I don't know. We've never used StreamYard before, so we still have to do our homework and whatnot. So I'm glad you were kind of the guinea pig. We appreciate you being the sacrificial lamb. Uh-oh, you freezing. And I can't hear you now at all.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. There you go. All right.
So look, no,
Yeah, let me. Oh
look
shit!
how
Hold on.
old.
Let's
Look how
readjust.
old
You so silly.
I feel. So old trying to operate StreamYard, changing from Zoom, a year worth of Zoom. Um, you know how that go.
Yes,
Yeah.
Zoom is fairly simple. I like it.
You like it? Well, this allows us to be on multiple different platforms at the same time.
And who can argue with that right there? Yeah, that's dope. This is, trying to get readjusted here.
Understood. Understood.
We just got in this morning from Cali, so we kind of still settling in.
Hmm. How was that?
It was fun. It was great. It was awesome, and we stayed enough time. You know what I'm saying? Not be broke and come back. But it was good. We enjoyed being with family. We hadn't been back in 7 years, so
Hmm. Wow. I
it was.
probably ain't been to Cali in about 7 years myself. Really.
Well, yeah, we enjoyed the food for sure.
Hmm.
Yes, definitely enjoyed that.
Food is always good. Check it to see how this is showing up on these different sites. Yeah. So, okay, I'm looking at Twitter, which is funny. This look different. So, I always wonder how people do that. Um,
I've
I feel
never
like
been on Twitter before, ever.
I. Excuse me.
I, s-
Come again?
I said I've never been on Twitter before, ever
And like,
in life.
uh, that's different.
Yes, it is.
Why are you laughing like it?
I'm not a real social media geek like that for real.
Okay. I uh, I love Twitter. To be honest with you, I love it.
I bet you have a lot to say. I bet.
I think you got a lot to say too. You smarter than me. You know when not to say it. So
The lies you tell, the lies you tell. But thank you. I appreciate that.
we had a whole weekend of just talking. We had a black man like dialogue from black men from all kind of walks of life. We had a weekend together, and it was a brother Jeffrey. He worked in the hip hop business. Brother is brilliant, but he just real quiet. He's like an assassin. Just took his time, and when he got into it, it was over. So I'm like, that's what I want to be when I grow up.
How did
Yes.
what did y'all do? How did it go? What's some of the exercises?
Um, so one point, so it was brothers from all over the country. We had a brother who was the first black general in the history of Mississippi. Um, we had a brother who did off and on 15 years in the penitentiary. Another brother who did 25 years for murder that he did not commit. Ended up getting out through Brian Stevenson. The brother who did the Lynching Museum, and then the hip hop mogul, and then another brother who runs a charter school in Florida. So it was like one brother went to Harvard, another person went to Stanford, another brother went to Angola State Penitentiary. Just a vast different conversation. So that brother who spent 25 years during the weekend, he actually swam for the first time in 27 years.
Okay.
We talked, we cried, talked about issues affecting black men. We tried to make a promise to each other to work together. And we did all this on a slave plantation, if you can believe it.
Okay.
So it was deep, man. But what we want to do is have more of those black men meetings and really uplift all of us. We should have black men meetings. We should have black women meetings, black youth meetings. But we should do it in a revolutionary way where we're talking about how we get free.
No doubt.
And that was the whole concept of the whole weekend. We were just talking about black freedom and black liberation. So from different perspectives. I'm talking about old people from young people. So
yeah, that's definitely, you hit on the topics that we definitely want to share and try to implement some programs around. It's just that, these sister circles, these brother circles, these events, these programs, the youth, right? The youth need an aspect of healing. They need some space to go say fuck their parents or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know how we was. So again,
right.
They need a space that they can vent safely. So again, that's something easy that we can do. That's not hard to do.
Yeah.
So that's one of the programs and one of the things that here in Birmingham that we are definitely going to tackle, and we have been, because it's needed and it's easy. Like I say, it's easy to go to a black-owned cafe and say, man, I want to invite the brothers over here. I want to invite the sisters over here, and we just want to talk about healing. You know what I'm saying? Are you? They're gonna be like, heck yeah, y'all come get some coffee, this, that. They're gonna try to make some accommodations for us. So we definitely want to try that. Just getting the people to the table. So we definitely got some ideas for that. And I think that's where we're heading. That's one of some of the easiest programs that we can do. Just like the Books and Breakfast program that you got.
Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah. So we did the healing circles a couple times here in Ferguson. They are much needed. Every place I talk to, even amongst the Black Lives Matter chapters who left Black Lives Matter, they were talking about the need for healing. And I've been a part of facilitating other healing spaces in the movement when I wasn't even there. Ain't no way you could be sick or unhealthy and then come into a movement and lead it, and you ain't never detoxed. You ain't never let that go. You ain't never vented. You ain't never had somebody. And so that's why Travis talk about healing a lot, and Sister Kai does the healing once a year. I mean, not once a year, once a month, to try to let some of that out for our members. So, because that's key. I'm all this trauma I didn't take on, I'm fucked up. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Right.
I don't want to push my fucked upness on you.
Right.
I'm trying to get our little. Hold on.
I'm trying to set up.
Wait a minute.
It's okay. That's why we own it. That's the process.
No, we lazy. We lazy right now. So
we delirious. All of those things.
I would tell y'all roll up.
That's why the camera was
I had
off.
to get out. That's why yes.
See, I'm about to, and I know people looking. I know people don't really. It's a different kind of space here.
It's a healing herb.
It's a
For
black.
real though.
This is a black space, and I mean,
Healing space.
What we live on? We live on what?
We on
Right?
live on Facebook, we live on YouTube, and we live on Periscope on Twitter.
Twitter.
We go closer.
Okay,
So
I don't
yeah,
know what's happening.
this is
Boot up. Battle. Boot up.
So again, one of the reasons why we tried to create this space, M.A.D Liberation Education and the IBFA is to have a black space for us that we are comfortable on, that we can be us. We welcome intellectuals. You know what I'm saying? We're not anti-intellectual, but we do want the everyday black person to be able to come, study with us, read with us, and be
your black self.
Be your black self. So we definitely encourage this, and and we're all black folks ain't the same, so you might get different types of black folks, and we are a type of black folk.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah. I'm tagging and putting it into the group. Now I got umpteen groups.
I don't know. It's so weird. What's happening? What if I flip it? Hold on, y'all. Please. Hold on. Let's see.
There we go. Boom.
Flip it. And see if this is better.
But face though.
I don't know what the.
Yeah, the camera kind of. All right.
But I think the thing is over. OMG. Okay. I kind of work with us world right now. All three of us.
All three of us. All three worlds combined.
All right.
That's why I like it, because it's it presents just a different aspect of it. On Twitter, and I feel like for those who don't know, I feel like I guess we gotta do the corny introductions. I'm Tori Russell. I'm one of the co-founders at IBFA. I'm also the director of Black Organizer, and I'm a Ferguson freedom fighter. I guess to my left on the screen would be, I can introduce yourselves.
Peace, and power.
Nope, you muted.
My mic is on. Let's see. Can you hear me?
There you go.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Can't hear you.
I
don't know what you did.
Yes.
All right. So
we did it again.
This is why we working the kinks out. I'm gonna see if y'all can. I don't know. I see mine open.
Why are you on the stand?
I'm in the back part, so I'm gonna take it and bring it back in. So boom. And then let's see if they come in. Boom.
Peace.
Can you hear it?
Nope.
That's crazy.
Too much technology. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Huh.
We're trying to put it on mute and see if you can hear us. That's odd, but
all right.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
you silly.
A whole lot of gang shit. You already know. So Zsa'ssata and Bomani, they run the M.A.D Liberation Group on Facebook. I mean, they went to the political education school. I mean, they run a homeschool collective in the South, which a lot of people don't think that need all praise. A lot of us talk about opting out. Really, we need to opt out. Some people's already opted out before the pandemic. Some people was invited into that space and expanded it. They've been on that, right? They've been on some, Republic of New Africa type time. So they've been on some separation. Not begging white folks. They've been on some black sovereignty and understanding. And they even on going back to Africa, which, I'm for that too. And that's Mama Julia thing. You know, we restructuring. Mama Julie had been talking to Ghana, Nigeria,
Right.
really building deeply, which is amazing. So
That's a
uh,
part of.
might have to take that trip at the end of the year. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
just, get your popcorn ready. We're gonna have some fun because we got
Right.
some comrades over there waiting on us. But they run the revolutionary education courses. That's not my job. I'm glad I can teach, but not teach like them. So if you ever been in this space, it is an informal family reunion space centered
Right.
around healing and revolutionizing the minds.
Right.
We having this call. Well, it's not even a call. Huh? Okay, we having this session. Okay, we're not on Zoom. That's right. Let's elevate. We have this session to really iron out what we're gonna do and how we're gonna move forward on the courses and what we want to study. I know there are people watching and trying to understand like where we go, but we don't want to have education for the sake of educate minds. Like Bomani said, we're not anti-intellectual. We're not anti-intellectualism because Malcolm was an organic intellectual, right? We have to give props where props is due, but at the same time, if you're not using that knowledge, then it ain't hitting on nothing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? What good is knowing how to grow food if you ain't a farmer? And what's the point of
Right.
knowing about freedom fighting if you ain't freedom fighting where you are in the world? And
Right.
so, unfortunately, uh, this mute button or non-mute button, it
Can
ain't
you hear
hitting
us
on.
now? You can't hear. You still can't hear us.
I'm gonna tap it again and see if they do that.
Let's
Yeah,
turn the
that's
camera
it. I don't know.
back. Turn it back. See what
But
happens.
Can you hear us?
you can hear me.
I can hear you.
See,
Can
I'm gonna go on here. I'm
the
going to
social media
Twitter and see if I
platforms
can hear
hear
you.
us?
It's I'm for that.
Can
I'm going here. I'm
the
going
social
to
media
Twitter and see if
platforms
I can
hear
hear you.
us?
I can hear you on the thing, but not on here.
All right. So we'll just talk a little bit.
That's so funny. Okay.
So yeah, we originally created the Mad Activists, and we were just out there in the streets. You know, we were called to the streets. We were called to the people, um, and put our boots on the ground. We created some programs. We were feeding the homeless. We were organizing protests, uh,
Volunteering in the public schools.
volunteering in the schools, volunteering at public
Mhm.
parks, and we were the Mad Activists. Mad is an acronym for making a difference. So it was action based, right? So we weren't just going out there saying defund the police. You know, we were actually showing up with people to the internal affairs, showing up with families to the police station to file complaints and demand justice, so on and so forth. Um, that's where we started. We seen a need just for collective education to kind of tell people why we were doing it, you know. So a lot of times people get emotionally involved, and once you lose that emotion, you know, you go back home. So we wanted people to be able to understand the why we're doing this. So we wanted to create a space that was for Black people, uh, you know, to be able to study, to be able to know our ancestors, to be able to figure out the why we are out here, you know.
And not just adult study groups. Like I said, that's why we started the homeschool period, is to educate our children in the way they need to be educated, politically educated. They're never too young to have political education on any level that they're in. So, as he said, it's a collective thing, not just the adults. It's for the elders, middle age, and the children.
Right. Uh, so we created Mad Lib Education with a couple of our comrades. We've been going strong for a couple of years. Uh, you know, it's open to people to come in and, you know, give your opinion, suggestion on how we can move better. Get backstage. Hold on. All right, we're back.
We're back. Okay.
All right, so we hold on.
Wow.
So yeah, we
So
we trying to get this. We trying to get this StreamYard right.
yeah.
So yeah, we created a space for us. We linked up with Tori, and we were trying to solve another problem, which is just collectivism, collective study. You have a lot of different study groups. You have a lot of different entities that do study groups, that do political education, revolutionary education, or some type of other education that has to do with freeing us, but we're not on the same page. So Tori said, "Look, man, let's put these groups together.
Yeah.
Let's link up. Let's link all the groups together that we know." So that's our mission at this time, is just to link everybody up, get everybody on the same page, maybe read some of the same books.
So, side note, if anyone out there has a study group or political education group, please tap in YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Let us know so we can link this all together.
Yeah, we could tap in with y'all. The Mad Lib education mission is just it's liberation education with an African center perspective. That also applies to our youth and our school. Everything we do is from an African center perspective. So we make sure we pour libations. We make sure we're honoring our ancestors. We make sure we're honoring our elders. We make sure we're honoring our
children,
youth, our children. So we try to do everything from an African center perspective to the best to our abilities. And like Tori said, we are conscious citizens of the Republic of New Africa, which aims to have our own nation
within this one,
self-determination, and just our own government and political system. So we are part of the Republic of New Africa. We are the co-ministers of youth and sports. So we do encourage all of you.
Send us your youth.
To send us your youth and to join the Republic of New Africa, the provisional government, Republic of New Africa, and let's just create our own. Let's get our own.
Yeah, let's get free. Let's get free. That's the main thing. And having our own nation, that is a great start at doing so. So as we said, tap in. We're also going to have links in the group about the Provisional Government Republic of New Africa and how you can learn the history of that as well, if you're interested.
Right. Some of the things that we've done, some of the books that we've read so far within our study group, we read War in America. We read Message from the Underground, from the Black Liberation Movement. We've read some Garvey. Recently, we read Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome. And all the books we read, again, this is we try to be action-based, right? So this is an action-based. All the books we read, we try to make sure that we put some action behind it, So if we're reading Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome, and, it talks about, how we discipline our children, we're going to put that into action. We're going to make sure that we're taking steps to heal ourselves, break those generational curses, so on and so forth. So again, we just welcome everybody to join. We welcome
everybody to start your own.
We get information with us, get information with the International Black Freedom Alliance.
Get your children involved. Get them, I know a lot of our children are reading. They read at early ages. So even get the leaders of the girls. There's always a leader in there. All of them are leaders, but there's always one that's extra ambitious, and get them to start some type of, it doesn't have to be political education right now, but you can sneak that in, I guess. But just get them to start a little group with 2 to 3 people. And maybe they meet once a week or something like that on Zoom. They love this social media thing. So that would be a great start for their political ed as well.
I'll say. Can you hear us, Tor?
Yeah, it's clear. We're good. We survived and switching. So I figured out how to switch the camera. Look, I'm old. I learned how to text, baby. I know how to. That's how I feel right now. I learned how to flip the cameras, and all of that. So starting in August, I think a lot of us in the movement or around the movement should know that August is Black August, and Black August is about studying, training, learning, healing, resting, and really being strategic, setting forth what a calendar look like, what it could look like, and we do this primarily because of freedom fighters in the past. So we try our best to study the freedom fighters, be it Asada Shakur, Dr. Tulu Shakur, uh, which I saw a petition today, uh, you know, advocating for a writing party to write him, to let him know that there's people out here that still care about him, that love him, and still fighting on behalf. You know me. I'm gonna always say how I feel. Um, we have a movement. We have a movement with, um, we have a movement with $90 million, $200 million, and we're not, and you're not advocating for the it was all, you're not advocating for the release of the freedom of black political prisoners who came before you and fought. What are we doing, family? Like, what are we really doing here? So, you know,
Right.
we want to lay out some things, particularly what it could look like, and we wanted to ask questions. So, we're gonna study some freedom fighters most definitely. We're gonna do some things um, with some digital campaigns. We're definitely gonna push for the liberation of Black freedom fighters. But we also want to be strategic in our ways and studying. So, our big challenge, like Bomani and Zsa'ssata said, is how do we have this oneness, right? Everybody can have these smaller groups of political education, revolutionary education, popular education, whatever we call it. How do we do this together? And I'm really gonna put it out there. It's people in the Mad Liberation Group who do multiple different deep dive. I'm talking about brilliant brothers and sisters in the group who do political education. Can we collectively do that together, especially for Black August?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
So just to tap back in, we got another camera angle. Hold on. So just to
boom, I'm chef boy RD with it.
so just just to elaborate on the Black August thing, Black August is a time of the year where we show our solidarity with the current prison struggle and the prison struggles before. All the freedom fighters who lost their lives,
Political prisoners.
all the political prisoners who today, even this day, we got political prisoners been over in prison for over 40 years. So it's a time where we stand in solidarity with them, right? It's a time where of commemoration. It's a time of the motto for Black August is study, fast, train, fight, right? And as we fast, we know brothers and sisters across the world, um, specifically behind those cages, are fasting with us, right? We know that they're studying with us. We know that they're reading some George Jackson, some Soledad Brothers, so on and so forth.
And on the reverse side, they know that we on the outside doing it with them.
Right.
So it's a like you said, it's a family reunion thing. It's a family thing that we do every year.
Right.
And we look forward to every year. Yes.
Right. And we hope the only way the prison struggle moves ahead, takes any steps forward, is if we here on the outside are struggling with them. Period. Any concessions that we've got within the prison struggle or the prisoner rights movement have came only with solidarity with people on the outside. So we want to encourage and continue. Again, we're action based. Encourage and continue everyone to know what's going on currently within the prison industrial complex. So that's what we do during Black August. We study those before. We study our elders now who sit behind those walls, and we're gonna study how to break the system so our children don't have to go through the same thing. And again, the aspect of study, fast, train, fight, that's spiritual, mental, and physical, right? We're fasting, we're denying the body. A lot of our brothers and sisters behind those walls don't have the same foods we can. They can't eat vegetarian like we
Yeah.
can. You know,
Same
they
pleasures,
the little the concessions that they have made with our brothers and sisters behind the walls with vegetarian have came through blood, right? Through blood, sweat, and tears. So we want to make sure that you know, we are able to spiritually ground ourselves also, you know, with the fasting. Again, study, and then the training, you know, training
your body, your mind,
training your
your
body, your
spirit.
mind, your spirit.
Yes.
So again, and how are we training? Or again, you don't have to go out there and shoot guns or be a army, you know, army dude or anything like that. But you know, doing some yoga, doing some stretching, meditation, training your mind, you know,
Yes.
doing some physical fitness. Are we able to save ourselves in the event of an emergency, right?
Getting in the water, all of that stuff.
So training ourselves, and then fight. Again, this is what we're doing right now. You know, we're fighting. You know, we're getting our boots on the ground. How do we combat capitalism? How do we combat fascism? How do we combat stupid motherfuckers? Right. So again, we're
attacks on our mental health.
Right. So
all of those things, yes.
Right. So we're putting our boots on the ground in the fight, and these calls or these sessions are a part of the fight. You know, how do we fight? How do we come with programs? What programs are needed for us? So this is a part of that. And again, we welcome everybody to come. You know, join.
Yes.
Welcome everybody's opinion.
Please feel free to continue, like many people do. They do Black August and they just continue to study fast train for the rest of their life, and not to, you know, I'm gonna get there one day.
Right.
But look, August is mine. But really, we've done it like 2 months past August because your body has just trained to do that now. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, who knows? This may be our year where we just take it all the way.
Yeah, and we usually go, I believe, to September 9th or 11th, which is the Attica Rebellion, right? So we usually continue fasting all the way up until the Attica Rebellion. Because they also rebelled. You know, part of their rebellion was because of some of the actions that happened during August in Soledad. So we are in solidarity with, like I said again, the prison struggle across the board, and to study the Attica Rebellion, to study what happened in the California prison system in the 60s and 70s is imperative, right? And to just know that that same system is in place waiting for us and our children if we just so happen to be incarcerated or put on the other side of those walls. And we don't want to have to start fighting when we get it, you know, God forbid, or just you know, that anybody goes to prison. But we don't want to have to start fighting if we fall on hard times and end up in prison, right? You know, we want that fight to be here and now. And we know that the United States of America has weaponized the prison industrial system against us, right? And we are still, according to the Constitution, when you are in prison, you are still, they slave you. You are a slave. You are a slave, and every piece of labor that you put in belongs to them. And you know, so again, we want to combat that. We're not trying to be new slaves, right? So this is why Black August is important.
And there will be, I don't want to, but hey, we in the movement. Like, there will have to be more martyrs in order for this thing to, you know what I'm saying, to truly come together like we wanted to. But maybe less. But in order to get free, you know, that's not going to be unicorns and sunshine. So we gonna have to get with it. That's what the training is about. Yeah, that's what the training. Your body, your mind, all that, making it in sync with each other.
And so again, our study group has the aspect, again, like Tori said, man, we trying to get free. We also trying to heal. So we also have an aspect of meditation. You know, we usually start our calls off with a little meditation, you know, a little grounding, maybe even a song, music, right? Yeah. Some music, because we are African centered. So we usually start off centering ourselves together on these calls. And we will have calls on other days specifically for healing, specifically for mental health. You know, for venting, you know, for the sisters to get on the call and, you know, vent, for the brothers to get on and vent, so on and so forth. So we are continuing to come with different ideas and programs that we will implement.
Tori and Bomani are coming with a 24-hour brother hotline, y'all, that y'all will be able to call.
Come again.
I'm gonna answer
anytime you're feeling trouble.
Yeah,
it's coming. It's coming soon.
When we gonna? You say study, fast. What? Train, fight.
Study, fast, train, fight.
What happens? 24-hour mean sleep. Where to sleep at though? Because
we're doing shifts.
We doing okay. 12 and 12. We doing 12. We gonna get Travis in there.
Right, exactly. He ain't
on. So we gonna make it 4 6s. Let me see who else we get on because we. But yeah, our last call turned into a black man mini retreat. We was just we all was just venting. Yeah, it was you know a little political education and just I'm mad as hell. You know, and let me tell you what.
Right.
Yeah, and I could tell it felt good. Look at that smile on your face.
And again, we should be allowed to, right? So again, we may have this whole agenda that we want to get through, but it's a black space, so we might come and just all want to vent. We might all want to cuss. We might all just want to chill, tell jokes, right? Yeah. And then I'll be there an hour and a half that went by. And
somebody crying. And
it feels good. You know, it feels good. We came together. Yeah. And we'll get back to Garvey next week. You know, we'll get back next week. We'll get back to this next week or the next day. But it feels good to just get together and be able to chill and be black.
And not what we call agenda side.
Not agenda size everything.
Like we have to do this at this time and this at this time and this at this. No. Like, yeah, we don't work. Like, we need to organically let it flow.
And we might get in one of these sessions and just be roasting and laughing.
Right.
And just, you know what I'm saying? Clowning. And we need it. Yeah. And, you know, and again, it's revolutionary education. It's liberation education, so we trying to get free, and that includes everything, bro.
Yeah,
that includes every single thing that we do. Everything we do is political anyway. Yeah. So everything that we do, so y'all might just want to hear us play the drums, or you might want to hear y'all play the drums, or you might just want to see our talents this week, just to see the collective eyes on the call, to see everybody's talents or something, you know. So again, man, we'll get free as long as we together, you know. So let's just make sure that we together, you know. Let's just make sure that we
can't be afraid to struggle together. That's the thing. Like you said, we can't be afraid to struggle together. The struggle is real. The struggle is happening. The struggle will continue to happen. We can't be afraid of it. We do it alone any damn way. We've been doing it alone our whole damn life, so we can make it happen together. Sure. I mean, that just goes without saying, I think, personally.
Right.
So I got the you know, we don't stay long. You know, we not one of them. I done been in one of them groups where the facilitator or the teacher or the lecturer, it becomes a lecturer.
Yeah.
Be talking for 2.5 hours, you know, we're going so deep into a book, you know, a book, I feel like everybody should read it. But once I read it, I was like, damn, that's a hard read. It's W.B. Du Bois on the Reconstruction era. That ain't everybody should read it.
Yeah.
But God bless everybody for trying to pick that thing up. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to hold you because
you definitely
ain't easy.
Break that book down into to chapters. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't recommend nobody trying to tackle what's like 800 pages.
Yeah.
Something like that. I wouldn't recommend nobody trying to tackle that by themselves. No, but seriously, I mean, but taking it a chapter at the time, taking it a chapter at the time with a collective, with your brothers and sisters, oh man, we'll love that.
And applying it to your real life because it's happening to you. You know what I'm saying? You can always apply that to you. And that's when it hits you like, shit, man.
Yeah, we still in the same
just a
class.
Damn exactly.
You know, and we make it about class. So again, it's, you know, collectively we can get it done.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the key with everybody trying to do this, because it's hard to keep people in the political or the revolutionary education groups, however we want to, do that. But I think it's about tapping into real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's read this, but let me tap this into your real life right now. How, like I said, McDonald's is working the shit out of you. You making $7.25, maybe 15 right now, but you just made them literally probably like fucking 1,500 an hour. You know what I'm saying? So think of it in those terms, and then you'll be like, okay, this shit makes sense. Like, I'm fucking tired as hell when I get home. I'm not with my goddamn kids. I ain't got no shares in the fucking company. None of this stuff. So that stuff starts hitting you different.
Right. You are the profit.
Exactly. You are the profit market. Exactly. So I think just trying to tap into that is going to be everybody key to getting the common folk. You know what I'm saying? Like we say, the intellects are great. They're awesome. But the common person, the working class people, tapping into that, their life, their everyday life, their children everyday life, the stuff their elders are going through, their parents, healthcare, all this stuff like that. I think that's going to be the key to getting them in.
For sure. Yeah, I got something else to share. I'm gonna share the flyer. I'm trying to figure it out, family. So I'm gonna have to click some buttons. So
I know you ain't trying to share no here right now. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop.
Come on with it.
I'm gonna go. Boom. No, I'm gonna go. Boom. 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 No. Like I said, record the computer screen. Okay, boom. I gotta open something up. All right. Let me look at that string here. Shit. Oh, look at that. That look like? That look like something?
You sharing your screen.
It looks like a lot.
Your screen. You sharing your screen inside the screen.
But yeah, inside of a screen, and it's like 3 more.
Inside the screen, it just keep going forever.
What about now? What it look like now?
The same.
Same thing.
No. I did the little thing. It said I did something.
I should take a screenshot of this and show you, because you always be thinking somebody picking on you.
Let me see.
You know, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
I know. I get it.
Oh, it's all them screens. What happened to the other screen?
I told you, screens inside the screens.
Oh, okay. We're going to ensure that. What about that?
Okay.
Just screens. Okay. All right, y'all. I love y'all, man.
Thank you for that tour, Grandpa Tory.
That's what I feel like on the lowest of key. I feel decrepit. I feel I am senior citizen Comrade Toure.
Stop, bro.
And Elder Baba.
I'm Elder Baba Toure. Wheel me up and put the screen. You know, I'll probably be. Huh?
Screen inside of the screen.
Yeah, y'all see me. Back in the day.
Damn.
Whole head cut off. I'm up here talking and just. That's how I feel right now. So
we ain't no better over here messing with this camera. We're gonna be better next week, y'all. We're gonna be better.
Look, he ain't through with us yet.
Man, we just got back from Cali, ain't got no sleep.
Right.
The time change kicking our ass. So again, we'll be more professional. Next week again, we're gonna be doing
I won't say we'll be more professional, but
we're gonna do better. That's a fact.
It's for you, okay?
And if not,
we don't know.
Now we're gonna have some lollipops and shit for y'all. So y'all can be smiling. And this screen did not do what I stopped the goddamn. I had a Black August. Look. Now I'm old. I had a Black August flyer with the names and things where you could tap on it. My niece, my great niece did it in the thing.
Thank you, great niece. Thank
Right.
you.
Thank you, baby.
Hey man, come here. Huh? This is what we do. This is look. I'm telling you, y'all not gonna. I'm telling you, people not gonna find no education spaces.
Right.
When I pulled up in Birmingham, we kicked it. Like we humans. I feel like a lot of people think the movement is like, we don't do that. Like, no, not this, not over here. You take that over there. We humans over here. We real whole black people.
I swear.
We got real folks.
We like to laugh.
We got half good, half badass kids.
That's it. Mine, God bless. They fucked up. They fucked up. I love them. They revolutionary.
His kids be
right. They be on the screen right now.
On the screen. Huh?
They be knocking on
the door.
Knocking on the door.
Please, scholar.
They like that. They will start a protest, a riot, set your building on fire.
And my little girl told me she got rights. She said, "Dad, I got rights." Who almost turned into my grandma, my grandpapa.
I got rights, man. I got rights.
But
what? Right, what?
What
you got right?
Man.
Oh my goodness.
I turned to what's up? We communal in here. What you trying to do private? You white folk, you want private ownership. You didn't have rights when you wanted that iPhone though.
Oh, right.
I swear.
There you go.
You got rights, but with rights comes responsibility.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, your rights come from your responsibility. So so again, man, it was funny. She almost, like I said, I almost did what my mama did when I said
right left. I almost gave you my rights.
You got the right to get your ass whooped.
Yeah, I got hit.
You got the right to do. Okay.
I couldn't believe it.
That's what you got the right to do.
It takes you back to your lower self,
Man.
Right? Oh my God.
Man,
your more docile self.
But I just, but we human, man. And so
we working on it. That's why we're here, everybody.
We're here. So this practice, y'all. This ain't the game. This practice. We just practice.
Yeah. No. So for next week. And we will put out the flyer. Yeah. We encourage everybody to join our Facebook group. Just, we try to keep people posted. Definitely will post the links for you to just register for the call, so you'll be on our email list and we can email you different things. And we just encourage.
Oh, right on cue.
Put it on the camera.
Yeah, show your face. Go put your bonnet on there. That's what I got. I got some.
I get it.
She take her braids down. She 10 and she can do box braids and French braids.
Oh snap!
That's good.
She told me I'm finna retwist your hair. I'm like, okay.
Like that.
You out here looking crazy too.
Man, I was looking at some pictures from a couple years ago with my damn hair looking just like that. But everywhere.
That's what she be. She be like, you be on TV like that. That's what she just said. She was like, you in the documentary like that,
like that with your hair like that,
like that, like you.
Like she's like, you're a reflection of me,
right?
That's what
me. You need to do better, Uncle.
Right.
You're a reflection
you see
of
Bo
me.
Rocking the Frederick Douglass right now.
I'm trying to keep pushing it back.
That's it. Just retwist it. We'll figure it out.
It keeps jumping to the side.
Can you plug my charger up?
That's right, baby. Get right.
She didn't came in here. It's on the floor. Yeah. That one right there. Yeah. This she there. Two of them. I got two that I know for a fact. No matter what happened.
They got it.
They got it. But God bless the rest.
I swear.
God bless the rest.
God bless, because they got they too much propaganda.
Hi.
Peace. ladies.
Thanks for the
It's
flight.
you. What you doing? Don't look down. We ain't talking about, you ain't on. How you doing? Look, it's a camera right here. That's you.
Thanks for the flyers. Thanks for your contribution to the revolution.
It looks great. We love the flyer. It looks awesome.
She's so shy, but get off this call.
Oh, we believe it.
Like,
You're so pretty.
Like, why they hit my Cash App then? They were so happy.
Why? That's the thing.
I know that's right. She got a Cash App. We gonna send her a little donation.
Look at you. Look. See, this was easing out.
We have a 10-year-old also.
Yeah, 10-year-old
10-year-old little girl also.
Her name is Sunshine.
So if y'all want to link up, I'm all for that.
Yes, you talk. Don't talk to me. I'm right here.
That radio.
No, look. See, now she ain't know. I'm gonna move the camera. Look, she moved that thing back though. See. Now get your bands together. Okay. How you doing?
Okay.
Okay.
So cute.
She's so adorable.
We're gonna go to Alabama and you can play with her. They daughter.
Say for real.
Oh, my mama. How about that?
Say something for your mama.
Oh, your mama then. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're waiting on y'all to come visit.
Yeah. So.
Uh-oh.
I know.
We have.
I know next week. Uh-oh. There you go. We're finna go left. So I don't know. No one knows. Boom.
Something going on over there.
All right, y'all. Look, LeMay in here. So,
Sorry.
do you want to be on camera now?
Yes.
Okay then.
But why am I all the way over there?
It's just the opposite because it's a mirror. How can I
Switch
feel?
it.
How you want me to? You can't. It's the camera. Just do that. It's just a mirror.
Well, let me go on the other side.
Okay, you want to be over here. Okay. LeMay is the superstar. She get to choose where she going. Period. Proof. That's up.
Why am I over there?
All right, calm down. So listen. So next week we're gonna put out the flyer.
Gone.
Yeah.
So who are you talking to?
It's people on the thing. It's like a live, but it do multiple different lives at the same time. So next week we're gonna put out the flyer. Like we said, our topic is Black August. So we're gonna talk about freedom fighters. We're gonna talk about political prisoners, future in the past, and we're gonna chop it up and how we create campaigns and do actions to get our freedom fighters free. So that's it for us at the IBFA. Bomani and Zsa'ssata from the Male Liberation Group on Facebook. You can find it. You can hit us up. You can email the theiBFA@gmail.com if you want to become a member, if you want to join the group, if you just want to be our homies and comrades or besties in the movement. So on the behalf of me and the IBFA and LeMay right here, we signing off. Peace.
Peace.